Today I have a collaboration with someone I have never collabed with before. It's Tanya from Bits and Bags. Tanya reached out to me a month or two ago. It's my fault it's taken so long, 100% my fault. Because not long after she contacted me, I was going to be out of town for a month and then go right into school, which is the busiest time of year, which she knows because she's also a teacher. But thank you, Tanya, for inviting me to this collaboration. I really appreciate it. I'm excited to collab with you. If you don't know Tanya, why not? You should check her out. She has a fabulous and varied collection. I will link her collab video in the description box below, of course, so you can check her out and subscribe to her channel because I know you'll love her. She was even kind enough, since I was so crazy busy, to come up with the idea for the collaboration and the title and all that. So thank you, Tanya, for doing all the work. And what we'll be doing today is picking a bag and an SLG from our collection that we would give up in order to replace with something from the other person's collection. So I'm curious to see what she's picked from my collection, and I'm going to show you now, well, after my intro, what I picked from hers. So stay tuned. Hi YouTube, Autumn Beckman here. Welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. My channel is all about luxury living on a budget, from high-end luxury handbags and small goods to the everyday luxuries of life. If that sounds interesting to you, please make sure you subscribe. Click the notification bell to be notified when I post new videos, and be sure to like the videos that you enjoy. One of the perks of subscribing to my channel is you get to see my community posts on your YouTube homepage, where I post deals, discount codes, sales, and rare finds related to these beautiful things we love. So let's get to it. What would I give up from my collection in order to replace it with something from Tanya's collection? I would like to say it was a difficult decision to pick what I wanted from her collection, but it was actually pretty easy because the two items I picked are things that have been on my wish list for a while. Let's start with the small leather goods. First of all, what would I be willing to give up from my collection to replace with something from hers? My first thought was this card case from YSL because two reasons. I haven't ever used it, and I also have this YSL card case, which is my dream YSL card case, so this would be easy to toss. However, I wouldn't miss it, and I was thinking maybe I should pick something that I'd miss, something that would hurt a little more than losing that card holder, and that would be this piece, the Louis Vuitton cosmetic in the palm dot print, beautiful limited edition piece, lovely red leather interior. I have attached D-rings to the vachetta tabs with a kit from Dress Up Your Purse. They are linked below as well as a discount code, and those links allow you to attach a chain or a strap and use it as a bag. A beautiful, beautiful piece. I love this. I love having it in my collection. It's just extremely rare that I ever wear it, partly because the colors don't go with a lot in my wardrobe, partly because the size, it's a little awkward to fit things in. So for those reasons, I would choose to let that go. Now, what would I replace it with from Tanya's collection? That would be her Chanel reissue coin card holder in the chevron quilting. Gorgeous piece. Why did I pick that? Because I already have this Chanel coin card holder. I love it. It's one of my favorite pieces in my entire collection. It has this big pocket that I can keep a lot of cards, this one where I can keep my ID and debit card. Beautiful classic color combination. Here's the back. And ever since I got this, I have loved it. I have used it a lot, and I have wanted to add a few more to my collection in other colors. I would also like to add the one that has the reissue buckle, which is just decorative. It doesn't actually work. It's a snap, just like the one I have is. So this piece would be perfect for me. There's one thing I would change, and that's the color, only because, same with this pouch, red just isn't really in my wardrobe. It's not a color that I think works for me that well. I saw a photo, I forget where I found this photo, but I screenshotted it, of this green one. If I could get one in that color, or a turquoise, or there are all kinds of other colors, green, yellow, for some reason just red. I know lots of people love red, it's just not my thing. No shade on this card holder. Any Chanel card holder is a wonderful card holder. But that is what I would pick as my SLG from Tanya's collection. Now let's move to the handbags. What would I be willing to give up from my collection? A luxury brand, not like a Coach bag or something else, but luxury. And there are a couple other bags I could have picked, like my Noe, because I cracked the leather on that and I'd like to replace it, or my beat up Speedy 35 that I bought as a project bag. Those would be easy to get rid of because I could replace them easily later. But I wanted to pick something that hurt a little, so I picked my Neverfull MM in Epi Noir leather. This is a bag I wanted for a long time. I'm one of those people who still loves the Neverfull. It's a classic and very utilitarian bag. Beautiful Lovely silhouette. The interior is the micro suede. Mine needs to be cleaned, obviously. I wanted this bag for years, finally got my hands on it, got a great deal on it, pre-loved from the Real. Why then would I give it up? It's because the base is so stiff. When I have it on my shoulder and my arm is down, there's no give to that base. My arm just sticks out 3,000 feet from my body. Whereas with the canvas Neverfull, it's squishy. I can press it all the way down, I can smush it. It's just far more comfortable to wear. You can almost feel an edge on the Epi one with your arm there. It doesn't hurt, it doesn't dig into your arm, but it's just not as comfortable as the softer canvas is. And what bag in Tanya's collection would be worth me giving up my long sought after Neverfull and Epi? Well, that's easy. It would be her Gucci Dionysus shoulder bag. I don't know if I've told you guys, but that bag has taken a special place in my heart for the last while. It has really grown on me. It's not a bag that I liked at first, like Yota has one. No offense to Yota or the bag, but I just never really liked the bag. Lots of people have that bag. I have just fallen in love with it, and I can tell you exactly why. It's because of this bag, my Coach Tabby shoulder bag. Looks like this. It's very similar in a lot of ways to the Dionysus. It has a similar overall silhouette. It has that front flap. It has the triangular shaped side. When you open it, it has the divider and the different sections. And this is a bag I purchased on a bit of a whim. It was never like a wish list bag that I really wanted and finally got. I just found it on sale and picked it up and really love it. And I noticed the similarities between this and the Dionysus, so I thought, well, I bet I'd really love the Dionysus. And of course, any bag I love, I want a luxury version of it. I've also been really into Gucci lately. I love the GG Supreme print and don't have anything in it yet, so I need it. There's also something about the double flap on this bag. It reminds me of the double flap on my glorious Chanel reissue. A lot of people complain about the double flap on this bag and the classic flap. It's inconvenient for them, it's a pain. I love it. This is a bag I had dreamed about for so long, and part of the thing I dreamed about was opening that double flap. Oh, it's just fabulous. This is protective felt I have in there. On the Dionysus, it's a bit different because you open that flap, the main flap, and you have access to the compartments. The double flap is just on the front pocket, but still, that similarity to the reissue works for me. Tanya's bag is in the exact color scheme that I would want, the classic beige or tan, or I don't know the official color, but it's beautiful, it's perfect, I want it. I would get a larger size. I tend to prefer the larger bags. But it is just glorious and divine. I love the silver, ruthenium, whatever you want to call it, hardware. And I really love the little thing on the front, you know, the upside down U-shaped thingy with the tiger heads at the end. That detail really draws me to the Dionysus line. It is spectacular. I would really in the next few years like to add that bag, like seriously, to my collection. And I don't think I've told you that before. Watch my channel more often, you'll get all kinds of secrets like that one. Well, I'm gonna head over now to Tanya's channel, watch her video, see what she would give up from her collection and what she would take from mine. I'm really looking forward to seeing her choices. I hope you are too. I hope you will join me over there. Watch her video, subscribe to her channel. She's fabulous. She's in Australia, if I didn't mention that already, so, you know, she has one of those lovely Australian accents. Thank you so much for watching. I do appreciate it. Hope to see you back here next time. I hope you and your loved ones are doing well, and I hope you have a fantastic day. Bye.